Welcome back to AK Recap. Today I'm going to explain the movie called Kickboxer, released in the year 1989. We see a fight between two kickboxers at the opening of the movie. One of them goes by the name of Eric Sloan. Eric wins by knockout in the 4th round, becoming the world champion in his weight division. Kurt, his brother, joins him as he accepts an invitation to compete in Thailand. They see this strange country as they swim across the local scenery. Eric has already been able to send the girl off with flowers and accompany her to the hotel. In one of the training sessions, they talk about their upbringing and recall how their parents had no idea who they would become and desired an entirely different future for them. Kurt is merely helping his brother because he is not a good fighter. They go to the playground together, where Eric will engage in combat. He unintentionally sees his opponent while getting ice for his brother. The man kicks a concrete column, causing plaster to fall from it while his eyes go insane. Kurt rushes to warn his brother, but he is confident in his superior skill and ability to prevail. Eric loses in the first round of the fight but recovers. His opponent treats him horribly, dishing out a barrage of the most powerful strikes, which he is completely unable to withstand. Kurt, who is feeling defeated, tries to talk his brother out of continuing, but he is obstinate. This time, the rival successfully knocks him to the ground and strikes him in the spine. When Kurt tried to resist after seeing everything, the crazed kickboxer simply smacked him, sending him flying out of the ring. Eric is hauled outside and thrown into the street like a dog after the fighter tears the received belt. Taylor, a citizen of the United States, consents to assist him. Kurt spends the night in front of Eric's room because the hospital nurse told they would only be able to see him in the morning. The doctor declares that he tried all possible when he emerges in the morning. His sibling will require another 3 months in the hospital because he is paralyzed and will not be able to walk. Kurt screams and expects revenge from the person who injured his brother, but Taylor talks him out of it. The only way to exact payback on a boxer is to engage him in combat, but can Kurt handle this? Walking among Thai temples, Kurt tries to make sense of what has happened to him. He stumbles onto a Thai gym along the road and requests a battle with Tong Po, the abuser of his brother, but is laughed at. He is met by Taylor at the exit. He has a connection with a specific Shen who can instruct him, so they will visit him tomorrow. Today, Taylor just wants to have fun, so they visit a strip club. Taylor drinks frequently and discusses his life despite smoking and only drinking water. What makes him assist Kurt, though? Taylor mentions his buddy who served in Vietnam. Taylor will assist him because he once got into problems without his assistance. They depart for Shen in the morning. In the forest, he lives in a little hut. Taylor requests that Shen not get angered. Kurt stumbles into a trap when he walks to the house, and Shen approaches him as he is hanging upside down. As they become acquainted, he describes an American who has lately been defeated. Kurt responds that it was his brother. Kurt then hits the ground after Shen releases the rope. Kurt begs him to teach him how to fight, but Shen says he should wait. Kurt refuses to budge. Shen sends him to the store with his niece Miley to buy groceries for lunch. When he arrives at the grocery store, Miley informs him that her uncle has decided not to teach anyone else and wishes to be alone. As a result, it's odd that he agreed to teach him. Tong Po protects these lands. It turns out, two unpleasant guys approach from behind and plan to steal the girl's belongings, but Kurt steps in and beats the bandits. The girl is upset with him because she now has problems, and she gives him the products that her uncle requested. Kurt returns to Shen, and Taylor immediately brings him a bag of items. Kurt is still in the hut. Kurt awakens in the morning, having been doused. Their training begins in this manner. As soon as he notices how slowly our hero is moving, he hooks a piece of raw meat to his leg and commands a dog to follow him and encourage him. A spark of love develops between them during dinner with Xiana's niece, and Kurt kisses her. Tong Po keeps sending people into knockouts as their training progresses and becomes more difficult. During one of the training sessions, Shen instructs him to kick a palm tree. However, he is only able to deliver a limited number of kicks until the leg snaps. Kurt has nowhere to go in his home, according to Shen, and the training is complete, but Kurt has no intention of leaving. He awakens with wrath and vigor as Shen reminds him of his brother. Ignoring the agony, he uses his foot to break a palm tree. Training keeps going. After some time, Shen leads him to a bar where they both enjoy a drink. He is welcome to unwind and dance by the man. Kurt's dancing draws the bandits' attention, and they attack him. After dispatching them with ease, he goes in search of Shen as the teacher stood in the street and arbitrated a fight with other formidable fighters. Kurt is baffled as to why he was attacked. It was discovered that Shen had slandered him on his behalf to evaluate Kurt's development. We see the results of training as our hero's first bout in the ring gets underway. The kicks are so powerful that they instantly knock the opponent out. To show their respect for Kurt, the crowd chants "White Warrior." Eric reads the news in the newspaper at night and becomes incensed since he used to be a boxer and the headlines were written about him. He comes at his brother's residence early in the day and stays there, attempting to persuade Kurt not to confront Tong Po. He receives a letter at this time informing him of the struggle. For them, Freddie Lee set up a fight, but only if they engage in traditional combat. In order to wager on Tong Po, Lee borrows $1 million from his boss. The kickboxer rapes the girl after the Tongans beat Kurt's lover and take her. To confuse our protagonist, the same individuals kidnap Eric and seriously hurt Shen's dog. Battle day is quickly approaching. The glass is shattered, but Kurt remains calm. They must soak their bandages in resin before dipping them in broken glass, according to the rules of the battle. Before the fight, Freddie Lee approaches our hero and requests that he lose in each round in order for his brother to survive. The fight is intense, and Kurt misses many punches, falling to the ground, while Shen sneaks somewhere. In the second round, he somewhat deters Tong Po, while Shen breaks into the location where Eric is being held and tries to release him but gets caught. Taylor helps him out and kills the remaining robbers. Eric is now secure, and his brother can no longer be threatened. While his fight goes on, Tong Po stabs him in the stomach. Kurt's blood is splattering all over. Kurt becomes upset because Tong Po makes him think of Miley's rape. Before a fresh round begins, Eric shows up and signals to his brother that he is with him with a whistle. The Thai chant "White Warrior" is being repeated by everyone. Kurt requests that his bandages be cut and recalls everything for which he is trained. The opponent is thrown out of the arena with the most violent blows by our hero, whose speed and strength are unimaginable. And Tong reacts like a child who has been wronged by grabbing a torch and charging at Kurt. But he doesn't give a damn about it either. Instead, he fends off the Tong's blows, and when the second one tries to flee, he pursues him and gives him the strongest knockdown for his beloved, Eric, and the villagers' residents who had been terrorized by his bandits. And Freddie Lee gets hit along the way. He deserved it. Kurt, Shen, Eric, Taylor, and Miley all join in the victory celebration. They will all be alright. Thanks for watching my video. Like and subscribe for more.